Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm really happy to see you in today's video, and in today's video I'm going to talk about best gourmand perfumes for fall. And if you're into that, then stay tuned. And the first perfume I want to talk about is Love and Crime by Ex Idolo, and this is one of my favorite gourmands ever, and you can tell because I have a full bottle of this perfume. And this perfume is kind of in the same category as Elira by Your Job. It's also very vanilla forward, but it smells like a pie at the same time. So in the opening of this perfume you get a very orangey type of smell. It smells like you just took out freshly baked pie out of the oven, and that pie has like oranges in it. It smells really truly amazing and so delicious, truly gourmand, but still very well blended, versatile and easy to wear. And other notes I pick up in this fragrance are star anise, sugar, vanilla, cacao. Like, it's just amazing. It's a super delicious blend, and it smells very cozy and delicious. And also it really puts me into a mood for holidays, being at home, being very cozy, and it's just perfect for those like colder fall and winter evenings. And next perfume is Browie Pop by Maison Mataha, and this is, I think it's one of my favorite offerings from this brand. It smells really delicious. It smells truly like gourmand. This is probably the most gourmand, the most food-like type of perfume in this whole lineup, so I do not think that this is a safe blind buy unless you're an absolute fan of gourmands and you really love that kind of like food quality in perfumes. Then maybe it's safe for you, but otherwise I would say try it before you buy. But I love it. It smells like biscuits, popcorn, like maybe slightly salty popcorn, and brown sugar. It's amazing. It's so addictive. Like, I just love this smell. I want to smell it again and again because, you know, it smells sweet, but there's also like a salty quality, and that combination really works here. It doesn't let it go into completely like sticky sweet category, such as like Queen's Caramel by Alice Brooklyn. I keep, you know, mentioning this perfume just because I feel like this is like a blueprint for a very sweet perfume, and I always compare it to that one. This is not as sweet, it's not as like caramelly, gooey, and it's not like sticky. This is definitely still airy, and it has like air in it, you know, for you to be able to wear it and without smelling straight up like caramel syrup that you spilled all over yourself. So I really highly suggest this perfume if you love, you know, notes of like biscuits, popcorn and sugar. I would say that I do not really pick up chocolate in this fragrance. Maybe it's like a dusting of chocolate, so it's definitely not a chocolate forward fragrance, even though it's listed as one of the notes. And the next one is Crystal Love for Her, and this fragrance is really nice because it's also affordable. This is probably the most affordable out of the whole lineup that I'm going to be discussing in this video, so this is definitely a plus. And also I would say that this is like a very approachable gourmand. It's like borderline gourmand. It's not straight up like the two perfumes that I discussed. You know, we started off with very like gourmand foodie type of perfumes, and this is like a borderline gourmand. It's not as sticky sweet, straight up smells like food, but it definitely has gourmand notes and gourmand qualities about it. So this fragrance smells like chocolate, like milk, maybe even white chocolate. It's very kind of light and sweet type of chocolate, not like dark or dusty chocolate. And then we also have a touch of rose that adds like a very kind of refreshing and floral and addictive quality to it. And then we have woods, a vanilla. There are also some fruits, but I don't really pick up on fruits. I would say the most prominent for me is that chocolate note is super prominent. And then there's also lots of vanilla and quite a bit of rose as well. So it's delicious, it's feminine, it's addictive, it's warm, and really perfect for also like kind of cozy evenings, cozy days. I really like it. And also I want to mention that it slightly reminds me of Silky Woods by Goldfield and Banks, but I think I slightly prefer this one because there's, you know, less woodiness, more kind of like feminine rose and chocolate type of quality. So I do prefer Crystal Love for Her, but I really wanted to mention it here just so you guys know. If you already have Silky Woods by Goldfield and Banks, you might not need this one, but if you do love that fragrance and you do not still yet have it, then you can try this one and maybe you will love it as well. And next we have Changing Constance by Penhaligon's. And if you guys have been watching my videos, you know that I love this scent. This is probably not a surprise to you that I'm including it in this video because it's so delicious. This is like definitely a gourmand worth trying. This is the best caramel scent I've ever tried. It smells so amazing, it smells so good, but it does not smell like food. So this perfume opens up with salted caramel and some spiciness. I know there are pimento seeds and cardamom, and it definitely shows. It's a bit spicy, so but I would say the salted caramel is definitely the star of the show, and it dries down to this same mix of delicious vanilla and salted caramel, and also maybe a slight hint of tobacco, but it's very sweet and dry tobacco. It's not overpowering, it's not masculine. I think this is perfectly unisex fragrance, maybe slightly leaning to the feminine side, but I would say both. I would enjoy it perfectly well both on men and women, and this is delicious. It's beautiful for fall and winter. I would love it to be my signature scent for fall and winter, just because it's so addictive, it's so sweet, but at the same time there's a bit of saltiness and a little bit of like dryness and spiciness. I love this fragrance, you guys can probably tell, and I highly suggest, if you love gourmands even a little bit, like, you have to give this one a chance because it's just so worth it. And next fragrance we have is One Umbrella for Two by Floraico, and this is my favorite scent from Floraico because it's so delicious. It's so beautiful, and also it smells pretty much like food. It kind of reminds me of a pie that you're again freshly taking out of the oven, and it's like a fruity pie, maybe blueberry or blackberry type of pie, and there is a listed note of a blackcurrant, so it definitely smells like some kind of like berry like that, either blackcurrant, a blackberry, or blueberry, some kind of blueberry, you know. And then it also smells pretty doughy, and I guess that doughiness is coming from rice, and it's delicious. It's amazing. And also there's like a slight hint of tea, and I would say it smells like you're having this beautiful delicious pie that you just baked on your plate, and then you have a small cup of tea next to you, and that's kind of what it smells like. It smells like you're having a delicious tea with a delicious pie, and you're at home, it's evening, it's cozy. That's what it kind of reminds me of, and that's why I put it into the fall gourmands category, even though I do think that it might work year round. But you know, if you really want that kind of like cozy, comforting, homey type of quality in the perfume, then I suggest trying this. It's really nice and always puts a smile to my face. It's just a happy perfume. It's not melancholic. You know how some perfumes are very melancholic and they put you like in a very kind of like introspective mood. This is not like that. This is just happy, simple, straightforward gourmand, and I just absolutely love it. And the next perfume is a Velvet Tonka by BDK, and to me this is a very almondy perfume. In my opinion, you have to love almonds and you have to love that kind of like marzipan quality about the perfume to love this one, and if you do, give yourself a favor and try it because it's amazing. The main notes I smell in this perfume are almonds, like star of the show in my opinion, and then tonka and vanilla. I do not really pick up the rose or tobacco. To me this is very sweet, very feminine, very almond forward, like marzipan type of perfume. It's elevated, it's sophisticated, it's definitely perfect for those like colder days, because I think in the heat overpower you and become a little bit too glowing, but in the colder weather it's truly amazing. And in my opinion this fragrance leans feminine, even though of course if you're a man, if you want to wear it, if you want to try it, of course it might smell really nice as well. And last but not least is Vanilla 28 by Kayali. And honestly, I still haven't truly figured out how this fragrance smells like, because every time I wear it, it smells slightly different. Sometimes it smells like very vanilla forward and sparkly and lightweight. Sometimes it smells deeper and darker and more kind of heavy. I honestly don't know what's going on. I really hope my perfume is not going bad, because I've had it for a while. So I would say that to me this perfume smells like brown sugar. There's a lot of it. There's vanilla orchid, also really prominent. It's like creamy, kind of slightly floral quality, and lots of brown sugar once again. And then there's musk and some maybe like woodiness and patchouli, but it's so faint, so not prominent that I wouldn't even worry about it if you do not love those notes. Brown sugar and vanilla orchids are stars of the show for me. So if you love that, you will probably love Vanilla 28. And it still does, like, even when it kind of pulls heavy on me, it still has this kind of like airy and transparent quality. I love it, and I think it's very versatile. Could be easily somebody's signature scent for fall and winter, even for summer. You know, it really depends on what you like, but I would definitely prefer to wear it in the colder seasons. So this was it. These were my recommendations for fall gourmands, and I only included fragrances that I personally love and adore, something that I would wear. And you guys know that I do not really like very like food forward gourmands. That's why we did not have a lot of those here. And if you have similar taste to mine, I'm pretty sure you will love these perfumes, and I really hope that you liked this video. And if you did, then please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!